You're thinking of making the move to Suwanee, but you're uncertain of the cost of living for the area. Is it a good move for you or your family? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. Hey friends, it's Ashley Lazarian, your local realtor. And as I mentioned, today we're going to focus on the topic of the cost of living in Suwanee, Georgia. Now, I was born and raised around this area, so I know these costs all too well. Suwanee is a suburb located about 30 minutes outside the city of Atlanta. Surrounding Suwanee, you've got Duluth, Johns Creek, Lawrenceville, Sugar Hill, and Buford. One of the great things about Suwanee is the convenience factor. You're about a 10-minute drive to Lake Lanier, so getting on the water for an evening or weekend ride is really simple. We also have multiple points to access the Chattahoochee River, so if you like fishing or just really like to get out to nature, hiking, tubing, any of that, it's very easily accessible. Suwanee has a population of just over 20,000 people and continues to grow with each day. So let's go ahead and dive into it. What is the true cost of living in the Suwanee area? Currently, the average home price in Suwanee, Georgia is about $527,000, bringing Suwanee in about 16% higher than the national average for home prices. Now, there's good reason for this. If you take a look, you can see that Suwanee holds some of the top-rated schools in the entire state, as well as the city of Suwanee was rated in the top 10 places to live in the entire nation for a couple of years. There are still homes available in the $300,000 to $400,000 range, especially if you're willing to go ahead and get something that you can put your updates in as you go. The positive spin on this pricing, Suwanee homeowners have gained over 30% equity just in the past couple of years alone, as well as back in 2008-2009 when we had the recession. Suwanee was one of the locations around the area in Gwinnett County that really seemed to hold its own with the value. Next up is utilities, and thankfully Suwanee is right on par with the national average. So this obviously can vary depending on the size of your home as well as how many people are living in that home. But as an average, you can expect to pay about $130 for your electric, about $85 for your gas bill, about $40 for your water bill, and depending on who you have for your cable and internet, that will come in around $130. Each of these are based off of a monthly fee. Most homes here in Suwanee have electric for the AC and gas for the heat. However, you will find some homes that have electric for both of those. Also, keep in mind that during the summer, it does get pretty hot here. So your water bill can fluctuate during the summertime if you're going to be using water to water any of the plants or the grass. Number 3 on our list is groceries. Now, I have a family of 4, and we spend roughly about $400 a month on groceries. I took a poll of other families in the area, and depending on their family size, they all said that they spend roughly between $300 to $500 a month on groceries. This also can kind of waver depending on where you shop. So here locally, we have Publix, Kroger, Lidl, Fresh Market, and we also have 2 little gem spots that are just for Suwanee, one of them being Wilkes Meat Market and the other one is Living Well Farmers Market. Hands down, Wilkes has the absolute freshest meats, and both shops carry a few locally grown veggies as they're in season. Living Well has so many organic options and really caters to that organic lifestyle. During the summer months, you can also catch the local farmers market every Saturday from 8 to 12 at Suwanee Town Center. There's so many local farmers, not just with foods, but flowers, pies, just so many different options. You're missing out if you don't give it a try. 4th on our list is going to be transportation. Currently, a gallon of gas is $2.69 a gallon. Now, obviously, this can fluctuate depending on if you're using premium or regular, but this is going to be the average in the area. Atlanta traffic is obviously no secret either, so I might look at other options if you are needing to commute into the city for work. We have carpool options, as well as many employers here and companies have gone to a telework situation where either you're working a couple of days at home and a couple of days in the office to lessen that commute each day, or some of them have just gone completely remote, working from home. One of the most important things on our list today is healthcare. Now, a lot of employers and companies offer healthcare benefits. So we're going to do this pricing based on the assumption that you do not have healthcare through an employer. The average doctor's appointment in the Suwanee area runs about $105. This includes pediatrician visits for the children. The average dentist cleaning runs about $97. And if you have fur babies like me, the average well visit costs $40. However, I will be honest and say I've never walked out of the vet for less than $100. Next up is education. And in this area, that's a big topic. Many people move to Suwanee for the schools alone. So public school is just the way to go. For others, private school is really near and dear to them, and it's super important. So thankfully, there are quite a few options around the area for them to choose from. There are hybrid programs available where children will attend school 2 to 3 days a week in class, and then the rest of their schooling is done at home, where it's more of a partnership between the parents and the school. And then of course, there are more traditional programs attending school 5 days a week. I've linked a few of these options for private school below in the comments, so take a look if that's something that's important to you. Looking at all of these options, you can really go from free to close to $25,000 a year for education. Last but not least on our list is taxes. But thankfully, Gwinnett County comes in on the low side at only 2% for sales tax. When you combine that with the 4% for state tax, you're looking at a total sales tax of about 6%. The average property tax is just over 1% of the property's fair market assessed value. The good thing is, currently, Georgia does not charge income tax on Social Security. So when it comes to retirement, Georgia's a pretty good option. I hope this video helps shed some light on what it costs to live in our beautiful city, and maybe you'll take a chance on making this your home. Still feel like you need a little bit more information? Check out this video here on the top 5 rated neighborhoods that are in Suwanee. Ready to discuss your move? Go ahead and shoot me an email or shoot me a text, give me a call. I'm always here to help. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below and let me know what you thought, or if there's any videos that you would like for me to make sure that come up in the future. I look forward to seeing you next week. Until next time.